Thank you guys all for coming out to listen to us. I'm totally vaccinated, so I'm ready. I have not been this excited to get a shot since my last STD scare. Yeah. I'm also an almost empty nester. Anybody else? Almost?
No.
Oh, wow. I'm so close, I can almost taste my freedom. Oh my God. Married 28 years. And thank you. Divorced for 4. But you know, divorce just sounds so negative. I like to call myself free range. Or even better yet, cage free. But you know, getting out of my cage at this point in my life, it's rough. Because women my age, we're invisible. It's like the boy who could see dead people. The only living things that can see me are cats. Love cats. And men over 80. But you know, that's totally fine. I have no desire to become a cougar. I have a young man at home. I know what they want. Their hormones are raging out of control, and they only have their mind on one thing: playing Call of Duty. And you know, I should have known the marriage was not going to work out. I joined Ancestry.com. I found out that I come from a long line of women who have terrible taste in men. It's true, my great-grandmother, 12 generations ago, had an affair with Henry VIII. I'm just so glad she didn't lose her head. Reminds me of the last time I saw my ex. I told him our vows were supposed to be until death do us part. He didn't look dead. Yet. I really missed him. By about an inch. But I'm practicing. And you know, thank you. I really gotta say, it's really tough getting old. I'm waking up every morning with a hangover, and I don't remember the party the night before. Because there was no party the night before. That's just what it feels like to get older. That's also the name of one of the horror films that came out of Hollywood over the summer. It was just called Old, because that's the scariest thing people in Hollywood could think of. Getting old. Explains all the Botox and everything, doesn't it? I guess it's true, it is kind of scary. I do remember the exact moment my biological clock stopped ticking because my hot flashes made it explode. If we could, forget solar and wind power, if we could harness the hot flash energy of menopausal women across the U.S., we could light up Las Vegas. It's like, go ahead, tell me I look tired. I just charged my cell phone. Thank you. And you know, I do understand now why they call it menopause. It's because my girly hormones have hit the pause button, and every day I'm a little closer to becoming the man of my dreams. It must show my son calls me dude. It's like, dude, what's for breakfast? Dude, what's for dinner? Dude. I just really can't wait till I finally get the chance to stand up, to pee. It's going to be a great time, sir. Am I right, ladies? Those lines are way too long. It's like, whatever happened to growing old gracefully? My mother, 93, smoked and drank all her life, partied like the Rolling Stones on tour. She's still growing old gracefully at 93. I have to work out every day just to keep up with gravity. Usually yoga, Pilates, and running from my responsibilities. But truly, do we have any runners here? Anybody? No? I hate running, I really do hate running, but I ran a mile. I was so proud of myself that I rushed to my phone to figure out how many calories I burned. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Forget running, I'm not running anymore. And namaste my ass. My warrior pose is weary, my crow is crooked, and if I have to do one more downward dog, I swear I'm gonna bite someone's leg. I know I may look okay, but underneath my clothing, it's starting to look like the earthquake map of California. And boy, are my tectonic plates shifting. It's like all of that working out and my butt is still so flat that I could do squats from here to the moon. It will never look like any of the Kardashians. Even Rob. So I just decided to go old school. When I was growing up, we didn't have implants. I had to stuff my bras. I'm just going to wait till I'm older. I'm going to stuff my diapers. I got it all planned. It's going to be great. I'm going to stuff the right cheek with snacks. Thank you. So when I'm very old, living alone, and I fall down and I can't get back up, I don't starve to death. You guys are a great audience, thank you. And the left cheek with treats. So while I'm lying helpless on the floor, my cat doesn't eat my face. They'll do that. They're survivors. I just want to be prepared. You know, and I was raised by the perfect, well, no, first I'm actually turning into my mom. I need reading glasses. I constantly wander into rooms and I can't remember why I'm there, which now I realize that at least I'm getting my steps in, retracing my steps. But now, even though I'm not a grandparent, and I probably never will be because I waited to have kids, my grandmother gene is kicking in. And I'm now able to create the most incredible grandma's amazing homemade farts. It's scary, ladies. Get prepared. I tell you, I could blow a man off the bed. But I was raised by the perfect 60s mom. She always made sure we had the 4 food groups: ding-dongs, Twinkies, HoBo's, and weed. I'm sorry, I'm just joking about that. My mother would never share her weed. It was called grass back then. It was expensive, illegal, and she hid her stash so well that at 93 we never found it. And so being raised by a 60s mom makes me a boomer, and COVID's actually been called the boomer remover. But it's going to take a lot more than COVID to take me out. Growing up, I survived lead paint, pesticides in the food, and one family, it did not matter how many people were in the family, shared one telephone. Oh my God, and it never left the house. It was stuck in the most public room in the house, had a cord and a rotary dial. It was so hard to call friends, fingers cramped up. I know now why I will never text as fast as my kids. I don't have arthritis, I have RPS, rotary phone syndrome. And it was just a phone. There was no camera, there was no calculator. We didn't have Instagram. If I wanted to share a photo with a friend, I had to have a camera, take real film, drive it, drop it off to be developed, wait a week, drive back, pick it up, and then I had to mail it snail mail. And I remember by the time it arrived, I changed my mind about sending the naked photo in the first place. Thank you. You guys are the greatest audience. And even worse than that, I could never have film developed again because a creepy man at Photomat had seen me naked. You know, you guys have been wonderful. I just want to leave you with my public service announcement. Hopefully it's not too late for some of you. If you don't have children yet, think very carefully before you have them, because once a parent, always a parent, and sometimes they never leave. And I know that is why some animals eat their young.